Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Voice IELTS PT. In today's session, this video is about listening fill in the blanks. Try to practice all the questions and try to memorize the words and write it carefully with no spelling mistakes. So let's begin with the first question.
I actually think this is the most important skill of all.
Because when a CEO hires an excellent senior team, that team can keep the company running.
When a CEO hires a poor senior team, the CEO is up spending all of their time trying to do with the team.
William Shakespeare remains a mysterious figure with regards to personal history. Lowry is famous for painting scenes of life in the industrial districts of northwest England in the mid-20th century. After watching the professional baseball game, Johnny aspired to become a famous athlete one day.
She marched again into the cold snowstorm and to the maintenance tool shed tucked between boulders and trees.
Two government dry docks are available for merchant vessels.
Its navigation is of great importance, especially for goods brought from the Volga, and its fisheries are extensive. But long before the advent of Buddhism, the hermit, or wandering beggar, was a familiar figure in India.
Provision was also made for public festivals, and a central commission was to be entrusted with educational questions.
The works of the ancient Greek geographers were translated into Arabic, and starting with the sound basis of theoretical knowledge, exploration once more made progress. Two categories of rent, fixed and proportional, are payable to the state by mine owners.
A fluorescent amber is said, however, to occur in some abundance in southern Mexico. In Philo, the wild pigeon symbolizes the Holy Spirit. The increase in surface of the cell wall is thus due firstly to the stretching caused by turgidity, and secondly to the formation and deposition of new substance upon the old. If only he would smile with something besides his eyes. He lay staring at the ceiling for a time, attempting to push away the torment. It had gripped him so completely that resistance was futile. Never did the diplomatic talents of the Prince of Orange shine brighter than at this difficult crisis. The chief town of the province is Hertogenbosch, may be cited as an interesting historical example.
He was about to embrace his friend, but Nicholas avoided him. His poetry is entirely Sufic, and he was esteemed the greatest mystic poet of the Arabs. Betsy suggested we each assign our new identities without telling each other except our spouses. The school has shown a high level of literacy attainment for its intake.
She looked at her niece, as if inquiring what she was to do with these people. In his eyes the beard was a symbol of the old regime, and as such it must be removed. They had no abstract ideas, in their minds all was concrete, visible and tangible. On paper the scheme had everything to recommend it as the expedient most likely to bring about the desired end.
She wiped her eyes before turning to face whatever new challenge Domian brought with him.
The American type of storage tank is generally employed, in conjunction with clay-lined reservoirs.
Her heart was hammering at his casual declaration.
The victory had a profound effect on the rest of the war. The existence of the Senegal appears to have been known to the ancients. His gaze was trained on her with an intensity that made her body warm from the inside out.
During this time the illusion of a wheel or wheels produced by the ciliary action of the disc had puzzled all observers.
In fact, he had a strong respect for the security it could provide.
More information about the sounds of the Northern Lights could lead to a more complete understanding of the phenomenon.
Some researchers thought that any noises produced by the energetic particles that cause a light show would be far too high in the sky to be heard on the ground.
I would have guessed a Wild West performer was practicing with a bullwhip while also vacuuming.
That's all for today. Check your answers next These are the answers. Check your answers correctly, and if there is any spelling mistake, please correct it. It's very important. These words usually come in PTE, listening fill in the blanks. That's all for today. Do subscribe and like my channel, and visit again for more videos. Thanks for today.